Welcome to the 8th Annual Golden Cobbs Awards. I will be your virtual host this evening. My name is Callum Barstead, and I am a senior on the women's soccer team. Before we get started, we just wanted to give a quick thank you and shout out to everyone who put their time and efforts towards putting on this production. We all know that we'd love to be together in Memorial Auditorium right now doing this, but we're going to have to do it this way due to the current circumstances of our global pandemic. So I hope you all enjoy what we have for you tonight, and let's get started.
The 25 breaks a couple of tackles.
The first award presented tonight is Newcomer of the Year, which is given to a Concordia athlete who excelled in their first season as a Cobber.
The nominees for Newcomer of the Year, Emily Beesman in basketball. Emily became the first Cobber player to be named to the MIAC All-First-Year team since 2014. She also broke the school record for three-point field goals in a single game when she made 9 three-pointers against Carleton in December. Her 9 three-pointers also tied an MIAC record. She averaged 11.7 points per game, was second on the team in assists, and had a shot team-leading 83.2% from the free throw line. Beesman finished in the top 20 in the MIAC in points per game, assists, defensive rebounds, three-point shooting percentage, and made three-pointers. And then Andy Grovdahl in baseball. Andy was the first player in Cobber baseball history to be named the MIAC Rookie of the Year. He led the team in hitting as a freshman with a .311 average. He also played in more games than any other Cobber player and led the team in hits, runs, and stolen bases. He led the team in hitting in MIAC games with a .348 average and had at least one hit in 14 of 20 conference contests and recorded a team-high 9 multiple-hit games. Maria Paik in softball. Maria became the first Cobber freshman to earn MIAC All-Conference honors since 2004. She set the school record for most doubles in a season and tied the school record for most runs in a season. She led the team in hitting with a .388 average and also had a team best total in runs, hits, doubles, home runs, RBI, slugging percentage, on-base percentage, and stolen bases. JC Schlosser in outdoor track and field. JC was the only athlete in the MIAC to qualify for all 4 throwing events, shot put, discus, hammer throw, and javelin, at the MIAC Outdoor Championship meet last spring. She also went on to earn MIAC All-Conference honors in the shot put. Michael Tiliosega Siafanua. Michael was named to the MIAC All-Conference first team in his very first season for the Cobbers in 2019. After spending 2 years on a mission trip, he recorded 19 tackles and 1 sack and helped the Cobber defense hold opponents to an average of less than 20 points per game. He also was a key contributor in the team's 19-18 overtime win over number 4 St. John's. Gabe Zierden in wrestling. Gabe became the first Cobber freshman to qualify for the NCAA national meet since 2015 after he placed 3rd at the NCAA Upper Midwest region meet. He also placed in the top 4 in all 6 tournaments he participated in during the season. He tied for the team lead in wins with 22 and major decision victories and was 2nd in technical fall wins.
As Callie stated, Newcomer of the Year is presented to an athlete who demonstrated their skill and ability to step in and immediately help their team. They were able to be a key contributor to their team's success. They had a large impact in their first year alone, and we can't wait to watch their contributions as their career continues as a Cobber. It is my pleasure to announce this year's winner of Newcomer of the Year, Andy Grabdahl.
Just got back today. Them wild-eyed boys that had been away haven't changed, had much to say. But man,
It's an honor to be nominated for this award, and congrats to the other nominees for how well they performed their first season as a Cobber. I'd like to thank my coaches who gave me the opportunity as a freshman, and to the 2019 senior class for demonstrating a strong work ethic. And a special thank you to my current teammates, especially the seniors. Even though our season was cut short, our time together was memorable and very interesting. You've made a huge impact on the Cobber baseball program, and I was glad to be a part of it. Again, congratulations to the other nominees. Roll Cobbs.
Congrats, Andy, on winning Newcomer of the Year. The next award we have is Individual Performance of the Year.
Individual Performance of the Year. Emily Beesman in basketball. Emily broke the school record and tied the MIAC record for most three-pointers in a single game when she made 9 three-pointers in the Cobbers' 64-61 win over Carleton in December. She went 9 for 11 from outside the arc and finished with a career-high 27 points. Her 9 three-pointers broke the school record, which was set in 2001. And then Matt Bai in track and field. Matt won both the MIAC heptathlon and decathlon events during the past 12 months. He also went on to earn his first ever NCAA All-American honor at the 2019 National Outdoor Meet. Josie Herman in track and field. Josie won the 1,000 meters at the 2020 MIAC Indoor Championship meet by only .98 of a second. Her finishing time of 3 minutes 43 hundredths was the second fastest in school history and defended her title in the event. She also placed third in the 800 meters at the MIAC meet and was part of the fifth place 4x400 relay team at that meet. Willie Jukes III in football. Willie was named the Division III Special Teams Player of the Week as well as the MIAC Special Teams Player of the Week for his terrific performance in the Cobber win at number 4 ranked St. John's. Willie blocked 2 extra points in Concordia's first win over a top 5 team in its history. His second extra point block was the deciding point in the game as it came in the first overtime period. Willie also set the tone for the day by returning the opening kickoff for 78 yards. Sam Jess in men's soccer. Sam scored hat tricks on back-to-back days against Hamlin and Viterbo and had 6 of the team's 7 goals in the 2 wins. He scored his 3 goals against Hamlin on 3 shots and helped the Cobbers record a 4-2 come-from-behind victory over the Pipers. The very next day, he scored 2 goals in the first 9 minutes against Viterbo and went on to record the game-winning goal in the overtime win of 3-2. Gage Strumme in men's golf. Gage tied for the individual championship at the Twin Cities Classic by holing out a shot from 140 yards out on the last hole of the tournament. The tournament, which was played over 54 holes, featured 18 teams and 7 other MIAC schools, and he helped the Cobbers finish 3rd as a team. He also earned individual champion honors at the Minnesota Crookston Kings Walk Invite, where he shot a 67 in the final round, which was a career low in a single round.
As an athlete, at least one time in your career, you have a moment where you feel almost unstoppable. You feel like you could run for miles or you're making every shot you put up. These kinds of moments are what we work for every day as an athlete, and it's one of the best feelings. These 6 athletes nominated for Individual Performance of the Year had one of these moments during each of their competitions. The winner of this award came to practice every day, pushed themselves and their teammates, their hard work showed in games. I have the honor of presenting this year's Individual Performance of the Year to my amazing and talented teammate and friend, Emily Threesman Beesman.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Beesman and I am a freshman on the women's basketball team. I am very honored to be nominated for one of this year's Golden Cobb Awards. Starting at the beginning of the season compared to now, I never would have dreamt that this group of girls and coaches would become what feels like family to me. Coming in at the beginning of my freshman year with a new coach made me more nervous than ever, but Coach Ragers was the perfect fit. I am so grateful to have a team and family that I have now that got me to this point.
Congrats, Emily, on winning Individual Performance of the Year. Our next award will be Team Best Moment.
Here's the category Team Best Moment. Football versus St. John's. Concordia beat number 4 ranked St. John's 19-18 in overtime to record the program's first ever win over a team that was ranked in the top 5 of the country. It also ended the Johnnies' 20-game home winning streak. Head coach Terry Horan commented after the game, "Concordia at St. John's will go down as one of the biggest wins, if not the biggest win, in my 20 years as the head football coach." Men's hockey defeats number 3 Wisconsin-Eau Claire 3-2. Concordia came back from a 2-goal deficit to beat number 3 ranked Wisconsin-Eau Claire 3-2. It was only the 3rd loss of the season for the Blue Golds, who started the year by winning 11 straight games. The Cobbers trailed 2-0 with 5 minutes left in the second period, and then scored 2 goals in the second and got the game winner with 51 seconds left in the third period. Men's soccer, a 2-0 win over McAllister. Concordia beat McAllister 2-0 in St. Paul to record the first win at McAllister in program history. In addition to the history-making victory, the game was played in a heavy snowfall with the temperature around 25 degrees. Concordia scored a goal in each half, with Nate Weaver getting the game winner at 26:49 and Sam Jess scoring in the second half. Women's basketball, 4-overtime win over St. Catherine's. Concordia beat St. Catherine 94-85 in 4 overtimes. It was the longest game in MIAC basketball history. The teams combined for 152 shots, 57 three-point field attempt goals, 59 free throws, and collected 92 rebounds. All of those numbers were single-game records.
All of the nominees in this category
Stars
just like to thank you, Cobber Country, for all the votes. The St. John's game will be a game we always remember.
Yep, just complete team effort. Coaches did a great job of getting us prepared. No one really gave us a chance going down to Collegeville, playing number 4 in the country, but we got it done.
We couldn't have done it without our coaches, teammates, and all the support of Cobber Country that they showed up week in and week out.
Special shout out to Marshall King for not putting down his knee, and thank you to the rest for not noticing. Great to see on ESPN. Thank you, Cobber Nation. Stay healthy and roll Cobbs.
Roll Cobbs.
Congrats to Cobber football on winning the team best moment. That win over St. John's was amazing. The next award we have is Comeback of the Year.
Comeback Athlete of the Year, Alex Berg in football. Alex started his career with 2 outstanding seasons, but his junior year in 2018 was cut short because of an injury. Berg returned in 2019 to have the best season of his college career. He went on to be named to the AFCA All-American First Team. He was also a D3Football.com First Team All-American and earned all-region honors after finishing second in Division III in punting. Ben Bogart in wrestling. Ben suffered his second torn ACL injury at the 2019 NCAA Upper Midwest Regional Meet and was a finalist for the Comeback Player of the Year last year. He then suffered another ACL tear before this year and finally got back in competitive shape in the middle of December. He won his first 3 matches of the 2020 season and finished second at the Northland Open. He ended the year with 6 wins, with 4 of those victories coming by a pin. Jenna Stillwell, outdoor track and field. Her outdoor track and field career has been highlighted by multiple injuries. She missed most of her freshman and sophomore years due to a season-ending knee injury. She returned in 2019 and came within 17 inches of winning the javelin at the MIAC meet. She finished second in the javelin to earn MIAC All-Conference honors for the first time in her career. She also competed in the heptathlon and 4x100-meter relay. Aaron Ryback in men's hockey. Aaron's junior season in 2018-19 was held to only 6 games due to a torn UCL in his right elbow. He came back for the 2019-2020 season and had the best year of his career. He played his first full season, finishing with career-high totals in goals, points, shots, and minutes played. He also scored the game-winning goal in the Cobbers' crucial 2-1 win over Augsburg in the last home series of the season.
All of the nominees for this year's Comeback Player of the Year have shown perseverance in overcoming adversity and getting back to athletics. Despite battling injuries, the recipient of this award was able to make it back on the field and have the best season of his career, earning multiple national honors. It is my pleasure to announce this year's Comeback Player of the Year, Alex Berg.
First off, I would like to thank everyone who voted. It is truly an honor to be receiving this award. I'd like to thank my coaches, teammates, family, and a special thank you to Don Brunch and his staff who work day in and day out with me to overcome my injury, not only physically but mentally as well. Roll Cobbs.
Next up, we have a video of the women's soccer team and how they've been doing fun, creative ways to keep up their touches during this quarantine. Our next award is Team of the Year.
Here's the nominees for Team of the Year. Men's hockey recorded their highest finish in the MIAC since 2001. The Cobbers went 10-5-1 in league play and finished second in the conference standings. Men's hockey also finished with 14 overall wins, which tied for the most in a season since 2001. The Cobbers earned their 8th straight MIAC playoff berth and beat defending tournament champion Augsburg in the semifinals. They then hosted the MIAC Playoff Championships game for the first time since 1987. Senior goalie Jacob Steffen earned MIAC Player of the Year honors, and junior Tyler Bossert was the recipient of the MIAC Elite 22 award. And then men's indoor track and field. Men's track and field team posted its highest finish in an MIAC indoor championship meet in 20 years. The Cobbers finished second at the conference meet with a total of 92 team points. In 2019, the Cobbers finished in a tie for sixth place with 53.5 points. During the season, Cobber athletes broke 5 school records and earned 4 MIAC event championships. Concordia also had 2 athletes and a relay team qualify for the NCAA National Indoor Meet. In addition, the Cobbers had 6 all-conference performances and 9 all-conference honorable mention event honorees. And then wrestling. Wrestling finished 6th at the NCAA Upper Midwest Regional Meet with 82 team points, which were big improvements over the year before. The Cobbers had 2 wrestlers qualify for the NCAA National Meet, which marked the first time since 2017 that the team had more than 1 wrestler qualify for the national meet. Concordia also had 6 athletes finish in the top 8 at the regional meet. During the regular season, the wrestling team finished second at the Wisconsin-Eau Claire Invite and recorded 6 dual meet wins, which included a 36-12 win over rival St. John's.
I'm honored to recognize all of the teams that were nominated for this year's Team of the Year. And at the top of the heap this year is Concordia College men's heavy metal hockey. Congratulations.
Hi, this is the men's hockey team. Accepting our award for Team of the Year. First off, I'd like to congratulate all the other teams on great seasons, especially the men's wrestling team and men's track and field team. Both teams also had great seasons. As far as us, we have a lot of people to thank, so I'll pass it off to the MIAC co-MVP, Jacob Steffen.
Yes. All of our fans, you were such a tremendous support over the years, and we really wish we would have got to see the baseball team and the golf teams compete too. But just like to thank you for the award. Raj?
Yeah, I just want to, thank the coaches, Hal, Dieters, Dale, and Brian Lee for all the time that they put in. It's a lot of hours, a lot of long road trips. Also want to thank Brennan Toothaker for training us. He made sure we were ready day in and day out for competition. And yeah, just thanks for this award. Herdy?
Yeah, just kind of wrapping up. I think that we're just very appreciative of all the support that we've received. Being a player that has transferred over for a junior and senior year, hearing about how well attended our games have been compared to some of our guys playing 2 years prior to where I was here. I think that says a lot about where the program is going and what it can be. And I think that we should also give a special shout out to Matt McManus for taking care of our well-being and always making it and playing to the best of our ability. Special shout out, Matt. Thank you for everything that you do. Also special shout out to Griff as well, taking care of our equipment every day. That's a really, really big task, and dealing with some house stuff too. So
also shout out Sam Beatty. He's a big part of our team, and Always provides a lot of big emotional support for the guys, and definitely should be recognized. So,
shout out Sammy.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you very much, and roll Cobbs.
Roll Cobbs.
Congrats to men's hockey on winning Team of the Year. Next up is the GPA Awards presented by Athletic Director Rachel Bergeson.
Well, although I was asked to present the Team GPA Awards tonight, I first want to give a shout out to our Student Athlete Advisory Committee, who has persevered through these unusual circumstances to put this Golden Cobbs Award presentation on for us tonight. So thank you to the students who have put in a lot of hard work for this. And thank you to the leaders, Mo Greiner and Ben Schneeweiss, who have helped lead this group the last couple of months to come up with some creative ways for us to get this show accomplished. So thank you to all of you. All right, let's get to it. The two awards that I get to present tonight are the men's and women's teams with the highest GPA. So I'll start with the women's team. This year, the women's winner crushed it with a team GPA of a 3.70. The winner of this Golden Cobb goes to women's cross country.
Hi, we're the captains for the women's cross country team, and we're honored to be receiving this award.
We would like to thank our coach, Laura Januszewski, for pushing us on and off the course.
We'd also like to thank our teammates for all the work that you guys have put in both on and off the course as well. We're super proud of everything you guys have accomplished. Roll Cobbs!
Roll Cobbs!
Congratulations, women's cross country, on another awesome academic year. The men's team GPA award, that was a tight race. The winner comes in at a 3.408, and the second place team came in at a 3.402. So a very, very close race. I'm very excited to tell you that with a 3.408, the men's team GPA award winner goes to men's hockey.
Told you, what does that mean? And you said, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I'm running in a wall.
All right, this is the men's hockey team accepting our award for highest team GPA. This is kind of a surprise, but as I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, but I'm really proud of the guys for doing all the hard work they did, and I'll pass it on to Ryback for some more thoughts on this.
Yeah, I mean, pretty impressive for a large team that we have, 36 guys, 3.408 GPA. You know, it's pretty good for a bunch of guys that take some time away from school to play junior hockey, so really proud of our group of guys. And I'll hand it off here to Steffers.
Yeah, it's just really nice to see all the guys getting in the classroom, hitting the books hard. I mean, a bunch of academic weapons. I'll pass it off to Herdy here.
Yeah, we just wanted to give a special shout out to all the professors, all the advisors, faculty members that put in a lot of extra time to help us out. It's not easy to deal with us sometimes. We know that. Just missing classes for bus trips. So we just wanted to, show our thanks and appreciation to faculty, especially the professors, and a special shout out to our athletic director, Rachel Bergeson. She makes a lot of things happen for us on campus as student athletes. So I think that we should probably single her out as well. Ed?
I think we'll just end this with a meme. I think that best sums up kind of our reaction.
Okay, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
And there you have it.
The GPA for general student body is at a 3.21. So job well done, Cobbers, and I'm really proud of all that you accomplish on and off of the playing field.
To conclude, I do want to take this moment to thank our spring seniors, all of our spring athletes, and those national qualifiers that have had their opportunities cut short this spring. Nothing about this has been easy, and I just watched a couple concerts in the last couple of days around the globe at a couple different countries. It was kind of a music for hope concept, and I really miss watching you all compete, but it was a sign of hope for the future and hope for all of us. I've run the gamut of emotions, as I'm sure many of you have as well, and I will never take for granted the opportunities that we have to watch Cobb Athletics. A sincere thank you to our seniors. I'm thankful, grateful, and blessed that you have all chosen to be Cobbers. Roll Cobbs.
Congrats to both men's hockey and women's cross country on winning the GPA award. Next up is the Janie Halverson Service Award.
Hi everyone, my name is Ben Schneeweiss and I'm the head men's soccer coach, assistant athletic director, and a SAC advisor here at Concordia. A year ago, SAC awarded the men's hockey team with the first ever Janie Halverson Service Award, meant to be given to the team most dedicated to giving back to the campus and community in consistent and meaningful ways. The award came about after Janie, a former Cobb women's basketball player, passed away tragically in a car accident in January of 2018. Janie regularly and consistently gave herself to many causes and gave her time to thousands of people through her work and dedication to service. This award is an attempt to honor her legacy and encourage Cobb student athletes and teams to follow Janie's example. Over the 2019-20 academic year, this team volunteered in more than a dozen different ways, including regular shifts at the Dorothy Day Food Pantry, where most of their volunteer time was dedicated to. The team also volunteered at the Out of the Darkness Walk, Feed My Starving Children, Cobb Kids, local elementary schools, churches, nursing homes, the YWCA, and more. The impact this team had on the campus and community was wide-ranging, far-reaching, and most certainly impressive. So, congratulations to this year's Janie Halverson Service Award winner, Women's Soccer.
Hi everybody, it's the women's soccer team here. We just wanted to thank everyone for being awarded the Janie Halverson Award. It's something that we worked really hard on. I think we had over 300 hours total this year with service. So now I'm going to hand it off to Hannah Sandine. She's going to talk about what we did.
Hi everyone. We did a lot of volunteering with different organizations. Our main ones were we went once a week to Dorothy Day Food Pantry and helped families pick out food. And then we also spent some time working with the Out of the Darkness Walk for suicide prevention. And we did Cobb Kids twice this year. And then Feed My Starving Children. Now I'm going to hand it off to Lauren Zanotti to talk about how it connects with her past.
I grew up volunteering at the Dorothy Day Food Pantry and Feed My Starving Children, more so with my church and then in middle school. So it was really cool for me to be able to continue volunteering with these organizations with my college soccer team. And now I'm going to hand it off to Callan.
So one other thing we did this year that was new is we went to an elementary to some kindergartners, and it was really cool to see the reactions when us student athletes came in and kind of gave them a little glimpse of what they could be if they wanted to participate in a college athletics when they're older, and what it is like to give back to the community. So that was really heartwarming for all of us. Next, I'm going to hand it off to Sophie.
So I really thought this was a cool experience being able to volunteer a lot in the community and coming in as a freshman, because I didn't really know the community that well, and it was a good way to connect with my teammates and everyone, and just be able to see the cool things that everyone did here. And now I'm going to hand it off to Rachel Niemer.
I just want to say how proud I am of this team and how hard we worked and put on all these hours volunteering. Volunteering is something that our team really values, and it's a really great accomplishment. And Clara.
And just kind of wrap it up and just reiterate, we just wanted to really appreciate this Janie Halverson Award and just want to say thank you. And hopefully we're going to strive to continue this in the future. We love getting out in the community. And also a huge thanks to everyone putting on this Golden Cobbs online, especially the leadership community of SAC, especially Carson, John, and Aaron, just putting this all on. And I know it's a lot of work. So I really appreciate it and hope everyone's doing well. Thank you.
Congrats to women's soccer on winning the Janie Halverson Service Award. The next award we have is the Bucky Burgow Impact Award.
So right now I'm going to introduce the winners of the Bucky Burgow Award. And the two young men who are receiving this award are Max Smith and Andrew Dieters, both whom played hockey here at Concordia for me. And both were just terrific young men when they were here. If I had to come up with a word for them, I would say charisma. And these young men are just people with whom things got done around them. And they came up with this idea for the In Sports Foundation when they were here at school, and they took it and they ran with it, and they've created a foundation for kids which gets kids into the game, and that's their mission, is to get kids into the game. And they've created this incredible foundation which has given many kids who may not have the opportunity to be in sports to be able to experience sports and to be exposed to what we take for granted sometimes. There's the joys and the excitement and the fun that comes from being an athlete. So Max and Andrew, wherever you are tonight, I am so humbled and honored to have served you and to have worked with you, and I can't tell you how excited I am to present this award to you. Thank you for everything, you guys, and love you guys.
Hey Cobbers, this is Andrew Dieters with the In Sports Foundation.
And this is Max Smith, also with the In Sports Foundation.
We just want to say thank you for having us. It's a true honor to be receiving the Bucky Burgow Impact Award. We wish we could be doing this up in Moorhead, but unfortunately got to accept this award virtually. So we got a few thank yous in store. First off, just like to thank the SAC committee for putting on the Golden Cobbs for all these years. It seems like yesterday when both Max and I were on the SAC committee ourselves, putting on the first ever Golden Cobbs Award. Also just want to thank Bucky Burgow himself, who this award is named after. What this award means to us and the college is something truly special. I was very fortunate to play underneath Bucky my senior year on the baseball team, and he is the ultimate Cobber. What he does for the college is pretty inspirational, so thank you to Bucky. I also want to give a thank you to Coach Howe, who both Max and I played hockey with when we were up at Concordia. I was actually fortunate to help coach this year's team with Coach Howe. Shout out to the boys hockey team. What Coach Howe did for us at Concordia was just always teach us to keep an open mind and think big picture, and he actually helped Max and I start the In Sports Foundation. So I'm going to turn it over to Max to explain a little bit about how it started and what we still do today.
Definitely. So when Andrew and I met at Concordia, we were both on the hockey team, and both of us wanted to find a way to give back to the community. So, over the years, we started thinking of ways that we could give back to kids to help them play, be able to play sports if they couldn't afford to. So I think our sophomore, junior year, we launched the In Sports Foundation as an official 501c3. And one of the very first things that we ever did was a free hockey camp for kids. And Coach Howe was a huge help and a huge part of putting on that first ever camp that we ran. And we actually brought 9 inner city kids up from Minneapolis who had never stayed in a hotel. They had never been to a restaurant before. They were just 9 kids that hadn't been out of the cities, and it was just a huge experience for them, way more than the hockey camp. And so, fast forward 5 or 6 years, we've been putting on camps for kids, thousands of kids throughout the Twin Cities and Fargo and South Dakota. We also put on we give scholarships out to kids to help them be able to fund their sports expenses if they need some extra assistance. And we also sponsor teams to help provide equipment, transportation costs, anything that we can do to help lower the cost and allow more kids to play sports, get active, and meet all the great people you do through sports, and just all the benefits that you get that take you on a lifelong journey through playing sports. So that's our mission, to help more kids get in the game. And to date, we've helped about 40,000 kids through our three programs. And we definitely wouldn't be where we're at without the help we got when we were at Concordia, with all the teachers, our teammates, our peers, our other students, as well as all the coaches that helped us get us to where we are today. So we're super honored to receive this award. Like Andrew said, we wish we could be there in person, up in Cobberville, and hope to see you guys soon. Maybe next year we can come up and join this great event.
Alrighty, and here's our send off to all the Cobbers. Keep up the great work and roll Cobbs.
Cheers.
Cheers.
See you at Mix.
Next up, we have a video of the women's softball team and what they've been doing this quarantine.
Oh no! Yeah, it's easy when you play with a bunch of rejects and a fat kid, Rodriguez. Shut your mouth, Phillips. What'd you say, crap face? I said you shouldn't even be allowed to touch a softball, except for Rodriguez. You're all an insult to the game. Come on! We'll take you on! Right here! Right now! Come on! Yeah! We play on a real diamond, Porter. You ain't even good enough to lick the dirt off our cleats. Watch it, jerk. Shut up, idiot! Moron! Scab eater! Butt sniffer, pus licker, fart smeller. You eat dog crap for breakfast, geek. You make your Wheaties with your mama's toe jam. Yeah! Yeah! You bob for apples in a toilet. And you like it. You play ball like a boy. What did you say? You heard me. Tomorrow, noon, our field. Beat it, Buffalo Butt Breath. Count on it, pea drinking crap face. I know! Let's go!
Next up, we have Coach of the Year.
Nominees for Coach of the Year: Chris Howe in men's hockey. Chris led the Cobbers to their highest finish in the MIAC standings since the 2001 season. The team also hosted the MIAC playoff championship game for the first time since 1987 and earned its 8th straight MIAC playoff appearance. The Cobbers finished with 14 overall wins, which tied for the most in a season since 2001. In addition to team success, Howe helped senior goalie Jacob Steffen earn MIAC Player of the Year honors, and junior Tyler Bossert was the recipient of the MIAC Elite 22 award. Garrick Larson, the head men's indoor track and field coach. Garrick helped the Cobbers men's track and field finish second at the MIAC Indoor Championship meet, which was the highest finish for a Concordia team at the conference indoor meet since 2000. During the season, Cobber athletes broke 5 school records, and Larson helped his athletes earn 4 MIAC event championships. Concordia also had 2 athletes and a relay team qualify for the NCAA National Indoor Meet. In addition, the Cobbers had 6 all-conference performances and 9 all-conference honorable mention event honorees. Quincy Osborne in wrestling. Quincy helped the Cobbers finish 6th at the NCAA Upper Midwest Regional Meet. He also helped 2 wrestlers qualify for the NCAA National Meet, which marked the first time since 2017 that the team had more than 1 wrestler qualify for the national meet. Concordia also had 6 athletes finish in the top 8 at the regional meet. During the regular season, Osborne helped the Cobbers to a second-place finish at the Wisconsin Eau Claire Invite and record 6 dual meet wins, which included a 36-12 win over rival St. John's.
The winner of this award has shown incredible leadership, drive, and passion, all of which has helped bring their team together and make the program what it is. Without this individual, the team would not have received the various accolades and accomplishments they have. I'm proud to announce that back-to-back winner of Coach of the Year is Coach Chris Howe.
Well, I just want to say thank you for this incredible honor of winning the Golden Cobb Coach of the Year award this year. I have to thank the wonderful group of players who listen to me and buy into to kind of what we're selling here at Concordia in our hockey program. They're true leaders, champions in life, and have to thank my great assistant coaches, Dale Lund, Brian Lee, Andrew Dieters, who show up every day and make big contributions. But again, like I said, this award it couldn't happen without the players and the work they put in to make me look good. I guess finally, I just thank my family, wonderful wife Katie, and my 2 children Maggie and Isaac, who allow me to do what I do. So thanks again, Roll Cobbs, and let's have a great rest of the night.
Congratulations to Coach Chris Howe of the men's hockey team for winning back-to-back Coach of the Year. Next up, we have the Female Athlete of the Year.
Nominees for Female Athlete of the Year. Carson Granning, women's soccer. Carson was the Cobber team captain and started all 18 games. She led the team in scoring with 11 goals and 4 assists for 26 total points. Her 11 goals were the most by a Concordia player since the 2013 season. She also had 4 game-winning goals, which was tied for the 3rd best in all of the MIAC. Her offensive ability helped Concordia post their most overall wins in a season since 2015. And then Josie Herman in cross country and indoor and outdoor track and field. Josie broke the school record and won the 1,000 meters at the MIAC Indoor Championship meet. She qualified for the NCAA National Indoor Meet for the first time in her career. She also earned all conference honors in the 800 meters. Herman also earned all MIAC honors in the 800 meters at last spring's MIAC Outdoor Championship meet. She was also a member of the Cobber cross-country team that posted its highest finish at the MIAC meet since 2000. Libby Heinrichs in women's hockey. Libby led Concordia in goals scored, total points, and plus-minus rating after not scoring a goal last year in her freshman season. She finished with 6 goals and 7 assists for 13 points. She scored 11 of her 13 points in conference play and had 4 goals in the team's last 3 games of the season. Autumn Thompson in basketball. Autumn scored the second most three-point field goals in a single season in the history of the Cobber women's basketball program. She was named to the MIAC All-Conference team for the first time in her career and helped the Cobbers post their most conference wins since 2016. Thompson averaged 13.3 points per game and made 68 three-point field goals. She had at least 1 three-pointer in 23 of the team's 25 games.
The winner of this award was truly an outstanding female athlete this past year. She was able to compete both in the MIAC and at a national level. She won the 1,000 meters at the MIAC Indoor Championships, qualified for the NCAA National Indoor Meet, and was all-conference for the 800 meters. It is now my honor and pleasure to introduce to you this year's Female Athlete of the Year, Josie Herman.
Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up.
Hi everyone, I hope you all are well. I'm so honored to have been nominated alongside Carson, Autumn, and Libby, 3 very distinguished and talented athletes that have accomplished incredible things this past year. Thank you to everyone that had voted, to my incredible cross-country and track and field teammates for constantly pushing, inspiring, and supporting me. I look forward to practice every single day because of you guys and the energy and hard work that you put into this sport. You guys are truly amazing. To my incredible coaches, Laura, for constantly pushing me past my limits and helping me achieve my goals, and to Marv for your constant encouragement and support. I am so grateful for everything that you do for our program. To the Concordia Athletics department for supporting all of us athletes throughout all of our seasons. And thank you to all of our seniors. You guys are amazing and have incredibly bright futures ahead of you. Lastly, to my extraordinary family and friends, I would not be where I am today without you. So, thank you. Stay safe, everyone. Stay healthy. And roll Cobbs.
Congrats to Josie Herman on winning Female Athlete of the Year. Next up, we have Male Athlete of the Year.
Nominations for Male Athlete of the Year: Alex Berg in football. After an injury-plagued career, Berg returned in 2019 to compete for one more season. He came back and helped the Cobbers beat number 4 St. John's and was a team leader. He earned MIAC All-Conference honors as both a linebacker and punter. He went on to be named to the AFCA All-American First Team. He was also a D3Football.com First Team All-American and earned All-Region honors after finishing second in Division III in punting. He finished his career as a 3-time All-MIAC award winner and a 2-time team captain, as well as being named the team MVP in 2020. Matt Bai in football and track and field. Matt qualified for the 2019 NCAA Outdoor Decathlon Championship and 2020 NCAA Indoor Heptathlon Championships. Bai earned his first All-American award when he finished 8th in the decathlon at the NCAA Outdoor Championships. Bai also dominated the 2020 MIAC Indoor Heptathlon and 2019 Outdoor Decathlon Championship and is the number 2 all-time Cobber heptathlete and decathlete. On the football field, Bai caught 13 passes and 4 touchdowns, including the game-winning score in the epic 1918 win over St. John's. Tyler Bossard in men's hockey and golf. Tyler led Concordia in scoring for the second straight season and earned MIAC All-Conference honors for the second straight year. He totaled 26 points in 24 games this year, which was in the top 5 in the MIAC. Bossard played the entire season with a torn shoulder and helped the Cobbers to a second-place finish in the MIAC, which was the best finish for a Concordia team since 2001. He was named the MIAC Elite 22 award winner for the highest GPA among athletes in the postseason. He also is a member of the men's golf team and played in all tournaments during the season and saved the best golf for the MIAC Championship meet, where he tied for 15th place, which was a season best finish. Sam Jess in men's soccer. Sam recorded the 3rd best offensive season in program history. He finished the year with 14 goals and 6 assists for 34 total points. He finished second in the MIAC in goals scored, 3rd in points, and tied for 8th in assists. He was named to the MIAC All-Conference team for the first time in his career, and his offensive ability helped the Cobbers to record 9 wins, which was the most by a Concordia team since 2010. Jess was also tied for 25th in Division III and was only the 10th player in program history to score double-digit goals in a season. And then Cole Kubash in wrestling. Cole qualified for the NCAA championship meet for the first time in his career when he had a team-best second-place finish at the NCAA Upper Midwest Region meet. He had a team-high 22 wins this season and also led the Cobbers in pins. He finished with a 22-9 record with 10 of his 22 wins coming by a pin. He also won the Wisconsin Eau Claire Invite and recorded one of the 2 Cobber individual match wins against number 2 ranked Augsburg.
All the nominees for Male Athlete of the Year displayed what it means to dominate their respective sport. They all showed tremendous leadership day in and day out and rose the level of play of those around them. However, one of these men raised his level above the rest. For the second consecutive year, it is my honor to present Male Athlete of the Year to Matt Bai.
Hi, I just wanted to say thank you. It's a huge honor winning this award, especially considering the other candidates. Those guys had some really awesome seasons and they deserve just as much credit as I do. As you guys know, a lot goes into a decathlon. There are 10 events, so that's not something that I can just do on my own. So I've had great coaches and great teammates, and I just wanted to give them a shout out. Obviously there's coaches that know so much more about each of those events that I do, so without them none of this is possible. And then all the time that they put in for me, and then all of my teammates that help keep me motivated at practice. They just keep the spirits high and make coming to practice every single day a real treat for me. Thank you guys.
Congrats to Matt Bai on winning Male Athlete of the Year back-to-back years. Our final award of the night is the Super Cobb.
And now for Super Cobb. Betsy Asp in softball. Betsy is a chemistry major with a 3.91 GPA. In Betsy's first 3 years as a member of Cobber softball, she has had a season-ending injury. In the spring of 2019, that injury occurred during the warm-up of the first game of spring break in Florida. Despite the injury, Betsy continued to play until it was time to decide on a medical redshirt option. In 10 games in 2019, Betsy hit for a .481 batting average with 5 doubles, 1 home run, and 8 RBIs. Betsy's largest contribution was, however, her leadership. In the past 3 seasons, it would have been easy for Betsy to walk away from the game and focus on academics. She has, however, taken on the important role of leadership, transforming our program and being named a captain for her senior year of 2019 and 20. Betsy is the only senior on the Cobber softball team, displaying dedication and commitment to the program through a coaching change and rebuild of the program. Mariah Fornes of cross country and track and field. She is a senior from West Fargo. She is a biology major, chemistry minor with a 3.98 GPA. She's on the Dean's List, the Sigma Zeta Honor Society, and has a Presidential Distinction Scholarship. In the 2019 MIAC Outdoor Track and Field Championships, she placed in the 3,000-meter steeplechase, the 400-meter hurdles, and the pole vault. She was number 5 all-time in the 3,000-meter steeplechase in the 2019 MIAC Cross Country Championships. In the 2020 MIAC Indoor Track and Field Championships, she placed 6th in the 800. Her service is Habitat for Humanity, Special Olympics, Hope, Hero, High School Track and Field meets. She was also a biology and chemistry teaching assistant, a chemistry tutor, an orientation leader, an FYT mentor, and she does parasite research with biology faculty. Arona Mukhtar in men's soccer. He is a senior from Fargo, a business major with a concentration in marketing, holds a 3.21 GPA, was a team captain as a senior, and was elected to the Leadership Council as a sophomore and junior. He has served as a peer mentor and diversity peer mentor on campus. His volunteer activities include Relay for Life, Out of the Darkness, and Feed My Starving Children. He was an all-MIAC honorable mention in 2018, and he returned for 2019 as a senior season as a team leading scorer. And then John Wrighton in men's basketball. John is a senior from Minot, a political science and communications double major with a 3.52 GPA. John was a 2-year starter and captain of the men's basketball team his senior year. He was selected for the Honors Court by the National Association of Basketball Coaches for his academic success. He has served as co-vice president of SAC and is currently the president. John has been in the Student Government Association for 2 years as a representative for SAC and all student athletes. During his time in SGA, he was the president of the search committee for the Distinguished Service Award that is presented to a faculty, staff, and student at Concordia. Furthermore, he was on the Special Projects and Initiatives Fund Committee that oversaw the allocation of requested money for new student projects on campus. He was also on the student hiring panel for the Director of Student Conduct. His off-campus involvement includes volunteering for the Special Olympics, Relay for Life, Feed My Starving Children, and sandbagging efforts for the FM area. On top of this, he is a volunteer search and rescue scuba diver for Valley Water Rescue and a deputized sheriff for Cass and Clay counties. Aaron Ryback in men's hockey and golf. Aaron is a business management major and coaching minor with a 3.1 GPA. He has been a member of the men's hockey team and the men's golf team for 4 years. He has been a member of SAC for 3.5 years and is currently a vice president. He also volunteers at Sanford Children's Hospital, coordinated volunteering for the men's hockey team, and volunteers with the Special Olympics.
Greetings to all Concordia athletes, coaches, staff, and fans. Ann and I sure miss seeing you compete this spring, but I'm grateful to have this chance to celebrate your life together and your achievements. The Super Cobb Award goes to the student athlete who shows extraordinary dedication to academic success, to athletics, and to community engagement. I am delighted to tell you that this year the Super Cobb is Mariah Fornes of Concordia Cross Country and Track and Field. Congratulations, Mariah. Mariah has studied biology and chemistry, maintaining a 3.98 GPA and holding a Presidential Distinction Scholarship. Active in biology research, she has been a science tutor and a TA, a fit mentor, and an orientation leader. In the 2019 MIAC Outdoor Track and Field Championships, she placed in the 3,000-meter steeplechase, 400-meter hurdles, and the pole vault. She is our number 5 all-time 3,000-meter steeplechase competitor. And in the 2019 MIAC Cross Country Championships, she was the number 3 runner among all Cobbers. Mariah's many forms of service include Habitat for Humanity, Special Olympics, Hope Incorporated, and Hero. Well done, Mariah, and congratulations to all Concordia athletes. Roll, roll, Super Cobbs.
Reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline.
Hello, everyone. Just want to say a huge thank you to you all. I'm truly so honored to be receiving this award. I recognize that all the other nominees, they're definitely more than deserving of this. You guys are so incredible, you're dedicated, you've certainly made your impact on Concordia. So congratulations to you as well. I have been so blessed to be given such a great support system over my years at Concordia. I would not have had the experience I did without so many people. So just giving a few thank yous quickly. First of all, thank you to my family. You guys dealt with my crazy busy schedule. You were always the ones there for me, always my biggest fans, so thank you. I want to thank my coaches, Laura, Marvin, Garrick. You guys always put up with all my other commitments. In my crazy schedule, you also just let me try every single track event group that there is. So thank you, that was cool. But you guys honestly pushed me so much to grow in my sport and totally supported my other interests as well. So thank you so much. My teammates, thank you. You guys were amazing. My friends, professors, classmates, the Concordia community as a whole, you guys have been such a great support system for me. You made me so excited just to be involved in so many different areas on campus. So thank you for creating the experience that I had here. I can't put into words what Concordia has meant to me over the years and just how blessed I feel to have such a great community to be involved in. I just want to thank you all again for this award. I miss the Concordia athletic community so much, but as always, roll Cobbs.
Well, that is a wrap for tonight's show. Thank you all for attending. Congrats to all the winners and nominees this year. We hope that you all stay safe throughout the rest of this pandemic. And as always, roll these Cobbs.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.